from DOMC News Center, Manila. This is DOMC News. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Manila. This is Bea Rivera reporting live at DOMC News. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. on Friday called his fellow Asia-Pacific leaders to step up their cooperation to address the worst impact of climate change in the region. During his intervention at the retreat session of the 29th Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation APEC Leaders Meeting in Bangkok, Thailand, Marcos said that the 21-member bloc must work together, as increased interconnectedness and interdependence of people and economies brought about by the globalization has led to the progressive world we live in today. During the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation APEC CEO Summit in Bangkok on Thursday, Marcos said APEC member economies should beef up efforts to counter the effects of several global challenges, including climate crisis. Falling consumer price growth likely got hotter for Filipino consumers in December, in what the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas expects to be the peak of red-hot inflation that has been straining household budgets for most of the year. In a statement on Thursday, the BSP projected inflation will land between 7.8 to 8.6% in December. This means this month's reading would be the 8% print recorded in November. Despite this, the BSP Governor Felipe Medalla said that the BSP forecast inflation to peak in December, after a surprising inflation outturn in November that was the highest in 14 years. The BSP projected inflation would slow down in 2023. Economic managers also forecast inflation would average 5.8% in 2022, conceding that the Philippines already missed its 2 to 4% annual inflation target. The BSP continues to monitor closely emerging price developments to enable timely intervention that could help prevent the further broadening of price pressures in accordance with the BSP's price stability mandate, the BSP said. The government of Denmark is looking to explore areas of cooperation with the Philippines, listing renewable energy and agriculture as its preferred sectors. We definitely notice the President's two main priorities, agriculture and energy. There's a lot to do here. We are very eager to work in this field. Denmark's ambassador to the Philippines, Franz Michael Melvin, said in a recent exclusive interview with the Manila Times. Clean, renewable energy is relatively untapped sector in the Philippines, the ambassador said, and there is really a need to explore it. He pointed to solar and wind-powered sources of energy as the best fit for the Philippines, but added that major policy revisions and infrastructure development are required if the government wants to address energy scarcity, high costs of electricity. He said that the areas in agriculture where partnerships between the two countries can thrive are the dairy and hog sectors. Those are probably the two with the greatest potential with the Danish technology and way of doing this, Melvin said. There are over 5.6 million Filipino families in poverty as of 2022, according to findings of Listahan Trees survey released by the Department of Social Welfare and Development DWST. The rise in the number of poor families was mainly due to job losses triggered by the pandemic. DSSWD Information Technology Director Andrew Ambubuyo said during a press conference on Wednesday, November 23. In individual terms, this means 2 out of 5 Filipinos are poor, or at least 30 million Filipinos are considered poor. This number is 27% of the 11 million total Philippine population. Inequality in the Philippines has increased substantially as the country is seen lagging in Asia-Pacific in terms of recovery, according to Moody's Analytics. Katrina L., senior economist at Moody's Analytics, said in an Economic Outlook webinar that the Philippines is forecast as the last country in the region to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the longest and strictest lockdown in the world, COVID-19 cases in the Philippines reached 1.2 million with close to 21,000 deaths. Moody's Analytic Chief Economist for Asia Pacific Stephen Corain said that the Philippines remained the country least able to control the COVID-19 pandemic and has imposed multiple lockdown and quarantine measures. Corain said that the Philippines was also probably the one country in Asia Pacific that has not benefited greatly from the turnaround in exports, as it is not quite tied into the global supply chain for goods as much as the rest of the region. The headline inflation averaged 4.5% from January to April, exceeding the 2 to 4% target set by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Corain said that the Philippines has been struggling with the pork supply shortage because of the African swine flu, ASF, but non-monetary interventions such as the lowering of the tariff on imported pork helped bring down the prices. This is Bea Andre Rivera, your anchor for this morning, always on guard for the latest news.